So y'all, it's law, speech, and knowledge. Back at it with another lesson. Before I start my lesson, I would like to send out peace and positive energy on to the gods and the goddesses that's here on the rim that know who they are and that are teaching others about who they are and who we are as a people, the organic people to the land. I would like to also send peace and positive energy to the high vibrational human beings, people that are here that see past the race and see that uh, that spirit is the only thing that matters. You know, because once we all enlighten ourselves, we can raise the vibration of the planet uh, more higher. You know, so I would like to send peace and positive energy onto the high vibrational human beings. And, most importantly, I would like to send peace and positive energy, cosmic love onto the ancestors. Most importantly, the ancestors, because if it weren't for the ancestors, none of this would be possible. They are the reason why we are able to access this type of knowledge for you to teach you about who you are and what has happened to us. So I would like to send peace and positive energy onto the ancestors. Um, I would also like to send peace and positive energy to the souls uh, and spirits down here that's vibrating low, that don't know who they are, that are unaware to who they are and their connections to everything around. I would like to send peace and positive energy onto you as well, and peace and positive energy, uh, and I'll share to the planet. Once again, like I said, peace and the ancestors, peace of the gods and goddesses that are here. Basically, tonight I'm gonna be teaching about the law of vibration. Right, I'm gonna be teaching the law of vibration now. A lot of people like to make up their own uh, definitions of how vibration works and how to raise vibration. Right, we were all told that vibration plays a part off of what you eat. And if you eating chicken and steak and ham hot cornbread and all that, you vibrate low. And ooh, and that's not the case. I've said this before in other lessons, right? Because even before then, I was uh I was lied to as well, thinking that the food plays a part in vibration, right? I was believing what everybody else was saying. Then I was looking on the internet, Google, read certain shit about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense because they know how to make shit to make sense to you, to confuse your ass. You got to see past that though. You got to rise above that, right? I've told you before, vibration frequency is based off intention, right? Frequency vibration that don't got nothing to do with the fuck you eating. That don't necessarily play the part. It's your intention, right? You could be a motherfucker that eat nothing but steak and chicken every single day, but you can still vibrate high based off your intentions and who you are as a person. You are a soul. A soul is everything. A soul is your, like I say, a soul is your library card. That's what allows you to access anything you want to access, as far as the Akashic records, all that, to discover who you are, where you come from, all that. That's your library card. You a powerful soul, right? So your soul, you being a being of a soul, you still gonna have moments when you gonna vibrate to your highest, and then in certain moments you may slip to a lower state of yourself, but you still gonna vibrate high because of who you are. We are loving beings, right? So you believing that, okay, if a motherfucker eating steak they whole lives, they just vibrate low, you wrong. You wrong because you gotta understand, we was never eating meat in the first place. Our oppressors, our colonizers made us start eating meat, right? And it wasn't the fact that they made us start eating our animals because they knew it will lower our vibration. They just knew it wasn't natural to us. It was not natural for us to eat what we created. Right? We don't naturally eat our creations. Like we ain't gonna go naturally eat a lion. We don't do that. That's not in our nature, right? The Neanderthal people, they was the ones doing that. They was the ones that was eating live animals and shit, no seasoning, just eating their ass live. Because you gotta remember, these Neanderthal people are damn near like animals, right? They have animal DNA, so they're basically like animals just with a human body and a human head and human physique. You feel me? So, uh, you have to realize it was not the reason they made us, start eating meat is not because it was lowering our frequency. It was just like I said, it just wasn't natural to us. Right? It just wasn't natural to us. That's just something we was never doing. We never really even ate like that. All we did was get sunlight and drink water. That's all we needed. Remember, we are made of electricity. Right? So electricity, the light from the sun, that was what was feeding us. Because remember, we are plant-based beings, so that's what was feeding us. That's why I be telling you, you already fed. You got to realize that. Right? So we never really needed to eat anything anyway. We never needed to eat. But they lowered our frequency to the lowest degree possible, to where now we feel like we need to eat something to what they say, to have protein and all that. You already made a protein. You already made, because what is a bean? What is a plant protein? You already made of it. This is what you are already made of. Right? Now, let's get more deeper into the science of this shit, right? Because if I am a being that's eating nothing but bananas and shit, right? If I'm eating all bananas, apples, grapes and shit, spinach, all that old shit, and I'm not really vibrating high at the state to I feel like I should be vibrating at, then what do you say about that? Is it the food not being organic enough to the reason you're not vibrating high, or is it just you? You feel what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers can't answer that. It's motherfuckers out here that don't eat meat at all, straight vegans, and they vibrate low than the motherfucker. Tell me I'm lying. Me, you can't tell me I'm lying. This is facts. You can meet a vegan and to be the most evilest motherfucker on the planet. And you like, damn, you don't eat me. Why you act like that? Why you have so much rage in you? Because that's just how they acting. That's just who they is as people. This is why, I've been trying to get you to understand that the food is not the issue. It's you. It's your energy. It's how you vibrate. It's how you are choosing to vibrate. It's you. Now, right here, I got a little diagram, a little image for y'all. Right? So now this right here is showing energy, right? Vibration, right? It's showing the degrees of energy, right? Right? So you got 20-degree, right? Right, 20-degree jealousy, then you got 30-degree, 50-degree, 80, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 500, then 1,000, going all the way up, right? It's showing the degrees of energy, right? So, um, basically, you being who you are as a being of electricity, of light, of energy, you basically determine your energy. You determine the degree of vibration that you are in. You determine that. right? Because it's showing all the traits from 20 degrees all the way to 1,000 degrees. It's showing you the degrees of vibration and what those vibrations carry: jealousy, hatred, anger, fear, sexuality, right? Then as you go up, peace, encouragement, passion, joy, love. You feel me? So you determine your vibration. You determine what state of energy you are in. You determine that, right? And then you see the arrows like little pointed tips. You got to go up and down. So it's as above, so below. Then you got the little spirals like the electrical spirals. So that's representing like the Kundalini energy, right? From below then to above, right? So you determine your vibration. You determine it. It's not the food that determines that shit for you. It's you. You determine how the fuck you want to vibrate. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. We can have a discussion about it. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's not the food. It's you. I don't understand why people believe that if you eating KFC every day and all that shit, you vibrating low. That don't mean you are vibrating low. That doesn't necessarily play the role. It doesn't. Right? Now me, I like playing with science, right? That's just me. I like playing with sexual energy, right? I've done this shit. I'm not just talking. This is shit I've done. I've played with energy, right? So I have played with sexual energy, right? I play with sexual energy to where I will watch, you know, certain things to see how my body reacts to the energy, of what I'm watching. And I would notice that I would start to feel a lot of sexual energy building up within me based off of what I'm watching. But I wouldn't release the matter I'm feeling, I just allow it to build up. Right? Because I like playing with energy. I just like, playing with matter and seeing how matter works. Right? And then I uh, 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 take the matter that I'm feeling and transmute it into something else to make my vibration raise higher, right? That's the same way you can do when you eat meat every day. You just because you eating chicken and shit every day don't mean that you know that's just a lower state that you in. You can transmute that, nigga. You can eat chicken today and then tomorrow be drinking smoothies. You can transmute energy, right? You determine what you want to vibrate at. You determine that. The food, like I said, the food don't play the role in that. It's just you. You can transmute energy at any given moment. Energy flows consistently. It don't stay in one state. Now, if you are now, if we get over to the state of how you act, right? If you choosing to be angry every day, then yeah, motherfucker, you vibrating low because that's what you choosing to be. But also, then you can transmute that. But the only way it could be transmuted is by you changing your train of thought, right? It's your train of thought to where you transmute the certain vibration that you're in. It's your train of thought. It's you. Like I said, you are the divine creator. You are the man. That's why I wrote on my community on my YouTube channel. Right? You are the divine creator. You are the master. Your soul know what to do. You know what to do. You know how to transmute. You know what you should be doing. You just have to remember again. Right? You just have to remember again who you are and what you are supposed to be doing. Now I've already talked I've already talked a little bit about the alkalining level. You got you have the acidic level, right? Which is when your body is uh consumed in acidic foods, such as cheese, meat, animal products. And then you got the neutral level. You got the neutral level where it's basically a half of acidic and half of alkaline. And then you got the alkaline level where it's just all alkalining foods. Right? So you gotta understand that that plays the same role as your vibration. You got an acidic level when you vibrate low, based off your intent, and then you got the neutral level when you choosing to be good and choosing to be bad, and then you got the alkalining level when you have chose to be a loving being. That shit all plays a part. That shit all go together. But like I said, it's not the food though. It's you. It's your mind. It's the way you think. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's the way you think. I also like playing with negative energy. I like playing with negative energy and I like playing with positive energy. I like seeing how energy works in different manners because, like I told you, negative energy is positive energy used in the positive form. Positive energy is negative energy used in the positive form. It's the same energy. But what makes it different is the way you use it. It's the same, but the way you use it makes it different. So if I am choosing to be angry, that's my choice. That's what I'm choosing, and I'm choosing my outcome. If I'm choosing to be happy, that's my choice. I'm choosing my outcome of being happy. If I'm choosing to eat meat over eating a banana, that does not necessarily mean that I'm vibrating low. That's what I'm choosing. That don't necessarily mean I'm a bad person. That don't make me an animal. That don't make me a soulless being just because I'm choosing to eat animal. That's just what I'm choosing. Now we should not be eating animal. Hell no. Don't get what I'm saying misunderstood. We should not be eating animal in the first place. We should not be doing that. No. But I'm just trying to get you to understand that that's not gonna play a role in you lowering your vibration. That's not gonna play a role. Cause when I had my spiritual awakening, I was still eating meat when I was meditating, doing my spiritual shit, and I wasn't vibrating low. I was vibrating even higher, eating meat. Well, not even higher eating the meat, but I was still vibrating high eating the meat though. I wasn't vibrating low though. Right? Because think about it, what made me even want to go to meditate? What made me, you feel what I'm saying? So I wasn't vibrating low. You could say I was at my neutral level. That's all. Eventually I stopped eating meat because I realized that that was not in my nature to consume the animal, but it was way beyond that. It was understanding that I don't need anything to feed me because I am already fed. Right? It's why I use that word like you are already fed. You don't have to eat anything because you are already fed. You are made of plant material. You are made of cosmic material. Everything on the planet and cosmically you are made of. You are already fed. So you don't have to eat anything. But if you do choose to eat and whatever you choose to eat, hey, that's on you. I'm not gonna say you vibrate low based on what you eating. Hell no. You can transmute that. You can transmute that type of energy. You can transmute that. Right? You can transmute that. Now, like I said, right? Like I said, our ancestors, we never ate meat in the first place because it wasn't in our nature. Now, think about us when we was younger. Think about, if you was from the hood, right, and all we ate was, animal products and all that shit, and we was in the hood, even, back in the day, me and my family, we used to eat salami and shit, Doritos and shit, from the corner store. You know how it was back then. That's what we was eating. Now, we wasn't vibrating low because of what we was eating. That's just what we was eating. Right? We wasn't vibrating low of what we was eating. That's just what we was on. We didn't know no better. We didn't know anything outside of what we thought we was. Right? Because society has made you think the way you think and be the way you be. It has been society. Right? And then you, not knowing who you are, as a divine being, you have grasped to what society has told you you are, to where now you have made the you have made the mind of society become your mind. You have allowed the mentality that society has put onto you to be who you are, which is not you. Right? So it's like I said, it's a state of understanding who you are and understanding how to vibrate high, and knowing that you are the one that can only make you vibrate high. It's not the food, it's not what you are consuming, it's what you are choosing to vibrate at. Everything is based off of you. This is why I'm getting you to understand. Right? You got your root chakra, you got your sacral chakra, you got your heart, your throat, your brow, and your crown. Those are the 7 primary factors in you. Your root, your physical plane. Right? Then you got your sacral chakra, that's the liquid. Right? Then you got your solar plex, that's the fire, that's the soul. Then your heart chakra, feminine energy, masculine energy. So that's when you balance yourself out. Then you got your throat chakra. Right? You start speaking the truth from balancing both sides of yourself. And then you got your third eye chakra, allowing you to see past the physical. Right? See past this physical illusionary reality that you were put in. And then the crown chakra is when you officially enlighten yourself to all the other elements that you have ascended to. Right? So you have all that matter inside of you to ascend to. So you being who you are, you have to understand that yes, you can vibrate low, but yes, you can vibrate high. You can transmute your energy at any given moment. You are the only one that can save yourself. You are the only one. You are the only one. You are God, God is you. This is what we have all been trying to explain to you, that you are God, God is you. You have to go within yourself. You have to enlighten yourself. That's what you have to do. So this whole you eating meat, all that, you vibrating low, or you eating bananas and apples, you vibrating high. That's not the case. That shit don't got nothing to do with you vibrating high or vibrating low. You determine that, right? Because how the fuck you know that the fruits you eat ain't make you vibrate low? Because a lot of fruits and vegetables you eat ain't even real in the first place. So how the fuck you Right, so how the fuck you ain't vibrating low by eating that motherfucking banana or eating that apple? You don't even know. Right, but you just thinking you aware or you woke to some shit. Okay, well it comes from nature, ooh, but still you don't really know if it's gonna make you vibrate a certain way. You still don't know. You have no clue. You still don't understand that it's you. You enlighten yourself, nigga. It's you. You are a whole multi-dimensional being. Your ass eating apples and shit and thinking that's gonna do, nigga, that's not gonna do nothing. Like I said, I had to realize that. I had to realize that shit last year. I'm like, okay, I'm eating nothing but spinach and shit, all this old shit, but it ain't really doing nothing, like I thought it was, right? Cause I wasn't understanding that I had to connect with myself. I'm already made of plant material, so I'm eating this apple. I'm eating myself. I don't need this shit because it's already in me. That's why I'm getting you to understand. You might have lost me for a minute, but that's why I'm getting you to understand. You see how everything come back to what I'm saying. You everything. You don't have to eat anything because everything is you. Everything is you. So this entire time, this been you. Your ass been eating these apples like a motherfucker. Eating all type of shit. Oh, I'm vibrating high. Nigga, I said this before, right? I said this before, right? Say you at a restaurant, right? Say you at a restaurant and say you a vegan, right? And say you at Applebee's, right? And you a vegan. You ain't eating nothing but celery and shit, carrot sticks and shit, right? You ain't fuck with the mozzarella sticks that got cheese in it, right? You just eating carrot sticks, celery, all that old shit, right? And then you see another motherfucker across you eating a big ass T-bone steak with a baked potato and shit, right? With some shrimp. And you thinking you vibrating high because of what you eating, right? And then you look at the other motherfucker over there, you questioning them. Like, look at them, oh, they eating animal, they vibrating though, woo, woo. Right? But you see them, they happy though, over there what they eating. But you judging them, right? But you supposed to be vibrating high because of what you eating. But you judging them. Now they over there happy as hell enjoying their steak, and you over there mad with your vegetables, judging them off of what they eating. Now if you was vibrating high, you wouldn't be judging anybody. You would just be worried about your own self, right? But you over there judging another motherfucker based on what they eating. So who vibrating low, who vibrating high? You vibrating low. They happy, so they vibrating high. As long as you happy, you vibrating high. You the one vibrating low. Right? So we get this misconception off of thinking, okay, I'm vibrating high because of what I'm eating, and they vibrate low because of what they eat. It don't go like that, nigga. You have to go into you. Go into you and know who you are. You can't judge nobody off of what they eat and what it's no. Know who you are. You gotta know who you are. I mean motherfuckers right now think they vibrating high because they eating celery and shit, carrots and shit. And probably ain't even vibrating. They probably still don't know who they are, right? Still ain't connecting with their ancestors, right? Ain't talking to them, right? Or don't know who they talking to, right? Don't know nothing about the cosmos, don't know anything, but they believe that they vibrating high based off what they eating. And ain't vibing high at all. They still at they same position they at. They probably still in their root. Have never ascended past the root. right? Because remember, I told you, you could be vibrating low and don't even be in your root. You could be vibrating low and be in your sacral chakra, right? You just all in your sexual energy. Yeah, you could be vibrating low, not in your root. You could just be in your sacral, right? And then if you ain't even doing no spiritual work, you can tap into your heart chakra naturally. Tell somebody you love them, feeling like, yeah, you tap into your heart chakra naturally while even doing spiritual work. That's how it works. Like I said, you a god, right? But by you tapping into yourself, that will allow you to be that way consistently, though. But you can still tap into that energy though, without doing the work, right? A lot of people probably didn't even know that, but they claim they woke to some shit, like they vibrate high. Nah, you got to know who you are. I don't even consider myself a vegan no more. I ain't no fucking vegan. I left that shit in the past. I'm not a vegan. I'm already plant based. I'm not a vegan. Why would the fuck I call myself a vegan for when I'm already made of plant material? If you think about it, I'm naturally a vegan, right? I'm not because I'm made of plant material, so I'm naturally vegan. But I'm not going to consider myself a vegan, though. I'm just call myself an organic being to land. That's what I am. I'm an organic being to land, right? An organic being surrounded by inorganic products on the land, and we got a lot of inorganic beings telling us how to be organic when we are the organic beings, right? Because like I told you, you go on Google and you look at some shit on how to vibrate high, they'll tell you to just be eating fruits and vegetables and shit all day, and that's gonna let. But a lot of the people that's writing them articles is inorganic beings. Those are inorganic beings that's making them articles, and you not knowing who you are, you following that, like I was. I keep it real. I was following that, eating all the fruits and vegetables you can get your hands on, thinking that's gonna do something, and then it don't do nothing at all because you realizing you still stuck in the same situation. You got to do the spiritual work. You got to tap into yourself. You got to know who you are. Go within yourself. There's no God but you. You are God. God is you. Jesus does not exist. The whole body is made of God's image. Right? The planet would be God. God's image. Alright? You made of the image of God. So you have to realize that God is you. The God is you. God's within you. I don't have to eat anything because I'm already fed. I told you you can vibrate high. You can vibrate high based off of affirmations, right? Affirmations is basically when you're telling yourself positive things, right? Um so if you if you want to know how to vibrate higher, right, without any spiritual work, you could use affirmations. You could tell yourself how much you love yourself and how much you appreciate yourself, and all that would do is form a vibration of loving energy to where that's gonna be manifested into the subconscious mind. Cause right, wherever you tell yourself, the mind will confirm it. So now, by you telling yourself how much you love yourself, now your whole body will confirm it. Now you're gonna start loving yourself. Now you're gonna want to start doing things that make you feel more loving inside, based off what you are telling yourself. Right? You could vibrate high like that. That's vibrating high. That's why I say you are the divine being. You are the divine creator. You are the one that know the tools. You know what to do. You know what to do. Everything that they tell you that's gonna help you is a fucking lie. You know what to do. Heal yourself. Can't nobody else heal you. I can't heal you. Can't nobody heal you but you. We are just here teaching you on how you can heal yourself, but you already know this stuff. You already know it. You already know it. Right? I told you about what as above, so below represents. Fire is above, water is below. The element of fire is masculine energy. So we are as above, we lead. We are the protectors. Right? We the protectors, we lead. We are as above. That's why the masculine structure is the way it is. That's why we are more dominant looking. Because that's what we are designed to be. Right? Water is below. Water is below, not because water is less, because water is the feminine energy. She is not below because she is less. She is below because she is allowing the fire, the man, to lead. She created us. The feminine energy created us. So she don't have to lead. She is already the leader because she is the first one. But she has so much love for the man. She has so much respect and honor for the man. She will allow the man to lead her. Right? This is why the woman physique is not as strong as the male physique, because she is not the one that's designed to be the one that's fighting and all. She is not designed to be that. We are the one that are designed to be that. Right? So that's why she is below. So she's latching on to us. Right? She's holding on to us while we lead above. Right? So once you balance your heart chakra, that's when you pitch yourself in the full unity with your feminine side and your masculine side. That's something you have to do. Right? Like I said before, Bobby Hemmett, shout out to Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett has said that too. He has said you won't become more conscious until you activate your heart chakra, right? Because balancing both sides and you balancing both divinities in you. That's when you become more conscious and more aware of who you are. That's why a lot of information has been coming to me, because I'm balancing my heart chakra. Right? That's why I've been balancing lately. Right? That's why I'm becoming more aware of to a lot of shit. Right? So that is the things that you have to activate inside of you. Right? You have to activate that in you. You may not want to, but you have to do it. You a whole multi-dimensional being just sitting here and you don't even know it. Right? And then you see us teach you about who you is. You believe we crazy. Like we just making some shit up. Like we just some woke black motherfuckers. Saying some shit, but no, we telling you real things. Right? Now if we get into fasting, right? We get into fasting. Naturally, anciently, that's all we did was fast. We, like I said, we never really ate. We never needed to eat anything. We ate something as a choice. Like, okay, let me eat this, or probably like a berry or something. That was as a choice, but we didn't have to. Hunger was never a real thing, right? You know how they tell you in heaven, you won't feel any pain, right? And you won't feel any hunger. Right? That was the same way it was here on the motherfucking land, nigga. We never felt any pain and we never felt any hunger because we was already fed. Cause God was all around us. God was all around us, nigga. The sun, the plants, nigga. God was all around. We were already fed. We never needed to eat anything. We was already fed. That's the new word I want everybody to start saying. We already fed. Just start saying that, nigga. Let's make that the new saying. I'm already fed. You already fed. Look at me. Look at my physique, nigga. I'm already fed. I weigh 100. I weigh 120 pounds. Right, 5'8", and look at my physique. All carbon, all plant material. I'm already fed. I don't have to eat nothing. Eventually, I'm gonna start not eating nothing at all. Cause I still be eating a little bit of shit, but eventually I'm gonna just start. Cause sometimes I do fast. Right, I fast one day, then but eventually I'm about to start not eating nothing. Cause I don't need to eat anything. All I need is water. Now, when I'm gonna say this, when you do start fasting and all that, you do have to drink a lot of water. Cause I tried not drinking water too, just seeing I felt weak, the motherfucker. Yeah, you gotta drink water, right? But you drink water and all that shit, and not, you gonna be straight. You don't have to eat anything. You don't have to eat anything. You already fed. But like I'm saying, in terms of you believing that, okay, I'm eating meat, or I'm eating fruit and vibrate, that don't make the difference. You make the difference. It's all up to you. You make the difference. You choose your vibration. You choose how you want to vibrate based off your intentions. Right? Now, a lot of people want to vibrate low, like I said this in my other post. All right, because I've been posting a lot lately. um I said this in my other post. We choose to be angry, we choose to hate each other because that makes us feel good, right? If we choose to love, then there won't be any room to hate each other no more. See, we have grown to where we like hatred, right? We like hating each other, right? We want to hate each other because it allows us to latch on to something, but you have to let go, right? That's why my last video I talked about benevolent beings. You have to let go of things because the more you hold on to shit, the less you will be able to connect with your real self. A angered person, that's not who you are. We were never angry people saying fuck you. We never did that. That's not who you are. You may not get it, but that's not who you are. These people you be seeing on the internet be evil as motherfuckers to each other. They don't know who they are. A lot of them don't know who they are. I'm not judging them, but they don't know. They don't know that that's not them. That's a fallen degree of who they are. Right now, I just show you the degrees of vibration. Right? So I'm saying your intention is what shapes out your reality. Your intention is what shapes out your vibration. It's all based off of you. That's all it is. It's based off of you. You have to find a way to transmute your vibration. You have to find a way to think more positively of yourself and of others and of the world. That's what you have to do. You now what I'm telling you, all this shit is making sense. It may go past you, but everything making sense of what I'm saying. It's all based off of you. It's all based off of you. Now you can see me right now, right? Because I've been vibrating real high lately. I've been tapping, I've been doing my work, right? And the ancestors in the universe have been, they have been blessing me, because I've been doing the work lately. I've been vibing high, and if you tapped in through this video, you probably feel my energy. I'm vibing real high, right? I could be vibrating high on this video, then you see me again. I could be vibrating lower, right? Because I'm getting caught up in the physical, which I won't though. But you know, it's based off of my mind. I'm choosing to be, at a higher vibration. This is what I'm choosing. I had to let go of the negative thoughts to even be able to vibrate the way I'm vibrating. Right? So I don't not eat meat because it's gonna lower my vibration. I don't eat meat just because it's not me and I'm already fed. I don't have to eat anything. I don't have to eat anything. I'm already fed. I don't have to put nothing in me. I'm straight. What feeds me is information. What feeds me is knowing who I am. What feeds me is knowing that I have a soul that connects me back to the highest state of information, the highest state of knowledge, the cosmos. That's what feeds me. The sun being out, that feeds me. Nature feeds me. I'm already fed. You already fed. You just have to realize that. All right? You already fed. Already. Right? But you know how our people is. I don't want to call us niggas no more. I don't want to use that word. But you know how we is. When your ass working at your job all day, what your ass gonna want to eat something. That's when you go eat some bullshit. Clogging your body up with all this inorganic shit, thinking that that's what you need to give you what they call the protein. I need my health back. You don't need none of that shit. You shouldn't be working for one, but you don't even need to be eating. You don't even need to eat nothing. They making you feel tired and want to eat something by working. You need to get your ass the fuck up out of there. You don't realize the spell in this shit. You don't realize it. When I had first started sun gazing, right? When I had first started sun gazing, I had realized a lot of things about myself. I wasn't hungry no more, and I was like, damn, why the fuck I'm not hungry no more? All right, this is when I had realized that I was already fed. This is when I realized it, right? Because I was not necessarily aware that the sun was inside of me yet, but I was realizing that it was something inside of me that was reacting to it that was allowing me to already feel fed. So I came to a point to where I'm like, all right, I'm not hungry anymore. What is this then? Why? What is the sun? Right then, I had to do more. I had to do more work on myself. I had to go within myself more. I had to study myself more. I had to talk to the ancestors more to figure this shit out. To why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. Right? Because the radiation and the frequency from the sun upgrades us every single day. So you upgraded, so you upgraded with new information, right? You upgraded with new information every single day. You upgraded every day. So you fed every day. Just naturally off the radiation of the sun every day. You upgraded. Your electrical body is upgraded. And you don't even realize it. But then you take your ass to McDonald's, getting your ass a double quarter pounder, thinking that's what you need because you don't want to be hungry. You know, you was already fed today. The sun, now you fed like a motherfucker. Go stand in that motherfucker. You gonna realize something about yourself. Like, damn, I don't, damn. I feel cleansed off all that. You gonna feel something. Right, but you don't wanna go to that state because of where your mind is at. Your mind is not thinking like that. You got to start changing your mindset. You got to know and understand who you are. Got to know and understand who you are. You choose to vibrate high or you choose to vibrate low. It's what you choose. You may be mad at the world so much because your soul knows that something is wrong. But now you have to find a way to figure out why you feel the way you feel. But yet, you do it by expressing your hatred onto your people, which ain't doing nothing at all. You got to find a way to transmute that and know where it's coming from. You have to do that. Because the way you think and the way you feel and the things you do affects the planet because you are connected to the planet. So everything you do has an affection all through the rim. Everything you do. And you have to be very mindful and understanding of that. So the law of vibration is understanding who you are and understanding that you are the one that affect your charge. You are the one that can make you vibrate wherever state you vibrate at. You are the one. The higher you vibrate, the more you come in tune with your real self. The lower you vibrate, the more you are detached away from your real self. Why do you hate? Why do you choose to vibrate low? Ask yourself that. Why do you choose to hate everybody? Why do you choose that? Why you hate your mama? Why you hate your daddy? Why do you hate people? Ask yourself that. Why do you eat every day? Do you eat every day because you feel you need to eat, or do you feel that it's just natural to do? Right? Ask yourself things like that. Start questioning things you do. Right? Start asking yourself things like that. Because you can believe me or you can't believe me. Right? If you keep choosing to vibrate low the way you've been vibrating at, your ass gonna stay there forever because the planet is rising. Certain people here that's vibrating very low, a lot of their ass been kicked off the planet. Been kicked off the planet. You don't see them no more. That's a fact. I told you it's a war. It's a war between the high vibrational beings and the low vibrational beings. It's a war. I was told just by the answer. It's a war between that. Certain things I was doing, the ancestors told me to stop. Because the frequency rising. They want me to be able to be at the righteous, state to be able to sustain this energy that's on the rim, this celestial energy on the rim. Right? So if you choose to be in the same vibration you in, hating yourself, hating others, expressing nothing but negativity, your ass gonna get wiped off the planet the longer you stay in there. Right? So all these little motherfuckers that's on the internet entertaining you and they doing low vibration shit, they ass gonna be wiped off the fucking rim. You ain't gonna see their ass no more. This shit ain't no game. So this is why I had to get on here and explain, the law of vibration. I've already explained this shit before, so this is why I ain't really getting too deep into it. But I already explained it before, but I had to explain it again for you to really get it, though. And I feel like I've explained it enough for you to get it. I just don't come too at you with it. But you get what I'm saying. It ain't the food. It's not, I repeat, it ain't the food. It's you. You are responsible for the way you vibrate, nigga. It's you. As above, so below, from the root, from the base all the way to the top. That's you. So you got the bottom, then you got the top. You got to find a way to get to the top. You got 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D, 10D, I think 11D, 12. You got a lot of dimensions. And some of us are vibrating in certain dimensions now. You don't want to be at 3D. You don't even want to be at 4D. You want to be vibrating at least probably at 7, 8D. Or shit, a 9. You want to be vibrating high. You don't want to be vibrating low. Cause a lot of shit going on, like you see with the weather and shit. It's been cold as motherfucker, right? I got frostbite on my fucking foot. Cause it was so cold where I was at. It was 0 degrees around this motherfucker. 0 degrees. Cold as a motherfucker. And I'm from the East Coast. I'm used to cold, but I ain't never been this cold. Frostbite, I can't even, well, I can walk now. It's starting to heal now. My foot fucked up. And this is unnatural shit. We shouldn't even, you feel me? That's another story, you feel me? But yeah, you know, shit getting real, man. You gotta be vibrating high, man. You shit getting real. You don't want to be doing the low vibrational shit you've been doing for forever. All that shit out the door. Motherfuckers you be seeing now doing that shit, they clowns, man. A lot of them motherfuckers be clowns. Still vibrate, little niggas still out here trying to kill each other and all that. Nigga, that shit ain't going no more. I'm telling you, that shit ain't going no more. That shit ain't going. That's why you see a lot of rappers is starting to promote more, you know, we gotta help each other, we gotta love each other. Yeah, because that energy on the planet is coming back. A lot of motherfuckers is starting to, you know, remember who they are again. Certain motherfuckers want to start changing they vibrations all they, yeah, because that energy coming back, man. You got to be one of them ones that want to change yourself as well. You got to start vibrating higher. That's what you have to start doing. You know, you got to start raising your state of vibration of awareness. You got to you that's what you have to start doing. Remember who you are. Because the more we all vibrate high, the higher we vibrate, the more the planet will rise, right? Because like I said, we are connected to the planet. So we start vibrating higher, the planet gonna vibrate higher, right? The more you don't even realize if we all vibrated high on the same type of intent and energy, nigga, that what they call snow, that shit would be been gone. That shit would be gone. Why? Because our chaotic energy will erase that shit. All about real shit. Because a lot of shit they do, down here, they do it because we allow them to. Niggas don't wanna do the spiritual work of discovering who they are again, so that's why they can get the shit off that they do. We allow them to do it. Right? But now some of us have come to the point that where we don't want them doing shit to us no more. We like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't doing what y'all gonna do to us no more. We got a problem with that. Y'all keep spraying y'all little shit in the sky, right? You keep promoting low vibrational trash ass music, right? To clog up our souls, to get us to go away from who we really are. Right? Y'all lying to us scientifically about who we are and where we come from, saying that we are all one human race. You doing a lot of bullshit, and we are sick of it. Right? And then you got other motherfuckers that ignore it, act like, shit around here is just what it is. Hell no. It ain't shit normal around this motherfucker. It was normal at one point, but it ain't normal now. A lot of shit around this motherfucker fucked up. Right? So, understand, understand that you choose your vibration, you choose what energy you want to be in. You choose that. You have to understand that and you have to know that. So, all this shit that they put out, uh, on the internet telling you about um how to vibrate high based on what they tell you, foods and all that shit is a lie. Listen to what you want to listen to, believe what you want to believe, but that is not going to play the role in you vibrating high. Your ass gonna be stuck here on the physical plane, fucked up, when everybody else then ascended to the highest level of themselves and ain't left your ass here, right? And you still believing that what you was eating was gonna help you, and that shit didn't help you at all. So you gotta think beyond that. Start tapping in with yourself. Meditate. Do a lot of meditations. I don't give a fuck. If you know, it's a lot of benevolent beings, right? You may hear, but I don't give a fuck. Meditate. Tap in with yourself. Understand who you are. Learn. Learn yourself. Start learning. Start, you know, reading certain things about yourself. All right, that's all you need to do. Learn and understand yourself, man, and grow. All right, so that being said, I'm gonna probably go ahead and get off of here. This is just my, little lesson explaining that, about the law of vibration, and how vibration really works. Like it's based off your intent. Your intent is what causes the vibration to be, in the degree that it's at. So, uh, understand who you are. That being said, this is law, speech, and knowledge. Hope y'all enjoy this lesson. Make sure to go within yourself, understand who you are. Always choose the love, never choose hatred. Hatred will never get you nowhere, but love will get you a lot of places. Um, help one another, help your elders. Help your fellow man. When somebody down, help them. Never turn anybody away because you don't want nobody turning you away. Right? So, that being said, y'all be safe out there. Y'all take care of yourself. Uh, peace to the ancestors once again. Peace to the planet. Peace to the gods. And I'm out, man. Peace.